There are so many YouTube courses out there, and trust me, I've bought more than I'd like to actually admit. In fact, I've spent thousands on courses, programs, and coaches for YouTube. But the one that I'm going to review in this video actually lived up to the hype, and it's changed the way in which I do YouTube. The name of the program is called the YouTube Wealth Academy. And so whether you are a beginner or a seasoned YouTuber, I believe you can honestly find value in this particular program. I just want to highlight a few things about the creator of the program. It's by a guy called Dan, or Dan the Creator. This is one of his channels. He's got two channels. He's got a travel channel or a vlogging channel where he documents his travel, and he's been doing that for years. But about 6 months ago, he decided to share what has worked for him, and he's packaged it on this particular channel as well as in his YouTube Wealth Academy. And so just a few things. At the time of recording this particular video, he's got 111,000 subscribers with 38 videos on the channel. If we go to videos real quick and I sort it by oldest, you can see he uploaded his first video on this channel 6 months ago. And his channel has completely just continued to grow. And in the Wealth Academy, he actually shares step by step what it is that he has done in order for his channel to blow up. And so I believe, like I said, I've mentioned, I've taken several YouTube programs before, but just by going through his program a couple of weeks ago, things just changed for me and it clicked. And I have actually launched a brand new YouTube channel where I'm implementing his strategies, and it's completely revolutionized the way in which I do YouTube. So let's hop on into the Wealth Academy and you can see what Dan has actually included in his program. So there are two components to his program. He's got a community as well as the Wealth Academy, which is the course. And the great part about the course is he regularly updates it. So as I'm a part of the community, if you go to community real quick. So as you can see in the community over here, there are people posting questions, they're introducing themselves, they're asking questions about thumbnails, asking for general advice on their videos. And the great part about this is the community helps one another. So there are people that have been doing YouTube for years, some people just starting out, but we've also got Dan who opts in every single day and he answers our questions. In addition to him answering questions and telling us what works in this current season of YouTube, he's also asking us for what our struggles are. And as we ask him questions or we say we're struggling with a particular area, he goes and he creates videos about that and he adds it to the course portal, which I'll show you in the next section of this video. Okay, let's hop into the actual course itself. Real quickly, guys, so this is what the actual course area of the program looks like. He's got his introduction, different topics, finding a winning niche, all the way down to the viral YouTube wealth generator. He shares how to be more confident on camera. And you might be saying, but I've seen these topics before in different courses. And while that might be a true statement, the way in which he covers some of the topics I've not seen before. And one that's really stood out for me was this particular module over here called the YouTube, or actually becoming an audience retention pro. So that's something that with some of my videos and some of my other channels, I've got 5 YouTube channels. I know it's a lot, but I wasn't always able to retain my audience for the bulk of the video. There were some videos where my retention might have been as low as 20%, and which is not really good. And it's videos that I labored and I put my blood and sweat into those videos, but I just didn't know what I needed to do. But he goes through and he shares different things that successful creators that he studied have done and that they are doing in order to retain the bulk of their viewers to the end of the video. He does a great job in sharing how you need to keep at least 50% of the people engaged in your video past the 30-second mark. And by me just going through these few videos over here, I've actually found myself in a position where all of a sudden, at the 30-second mark on my new YouTube channel, I've got 60% or more people still watching my videos. And so I'm practically implementing these strategies, and it's actually helped me reach more people with the message that I have been called to serve people with. Another one of my favorite video or areas that he covers over here is the one on hooks, and that's going to be in this particular area over here. He talks about the science of hook, and as you can see, it's got the word new over here. This is because people have asked him for a bit more on the hook. His very first video on the hook was really enlightening to myself. And again, I've taken lots of courses, but what he shares in this particular area over here is just the science behind it, what people are looking for, and what he's actually implemented on his Dan the Creator channel in order to keep people engaged and to stop the scroll and to get them to watch beyond that 30-second mark. The other two modules which have really helped me too is how to create clickable titles, as well as how to master eye-catching thumbnails, because again, you can create the greatest video. You can spend hours on a video, but unless people are actually going to stop to watch your video, you've wasted your time. And so he again shares tools that he uses. He shares the psychology behind the thumbnails that he uses, how to find winning thumbnails, how to find winning titles that you can incorporate in your videos. And I've started to do that. And as a result of that, on my new channel, which I've actually started to get more people watching. My click-through rate has gone from 2% on the channel that you're watching now, 2 or 3%, to up to 15 to 20%. And so that's been a great or vast improvement for myself. And so I definitely believe that just the 4 modules that I've highlighted, and all of them are great, but just the 4 modules that I've highlighted over here will drastically change and improve your YouTube journey. So in addition to the actual video lessons itself, he's also got some PDFs and some tools that he recommends in the program that he is currently and actively using in order to reach people. So it's not just sitting and watching, but you get the videos, you get PDFs, you get tools that you can use. And in addition to that, there's also the community, which is also great because it's people at different stages in their journey of YouTube. If you're interested in picking up this course, there'll be a link beneath this video where you can go and join the YouTube Wealth Academy.